Good morning. Welcome to Alpha Omega, opening the Treasuries of Light.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, David.
It's a weird morning out here. It's nice and warm, and it's completely covered. So we've got no visible sunrise this morning. We got the mountains covered by clouds.
Right, completely covered. And look, let me show you. We're actually having a snowstorm right now. You see? There it is. Right there. You see that white smear coming down on top of the mountain? That's what a snowstorm looks like. And if you look off over into the distance, way over there, there's another teeny tiny storm happening. And this is how we watch winter in the desert. We watch storm after storm blow past.
That don't come down here in the valley. If we ever get a flock of snow down here, it would be a miracle. We get very cold mornings usually. Today is exceptionally warm. And then in the daytime, it gets really nice and warm. Yesterday was about 75. So yeah, we have gorgeous days in the desert, but for those of us getting up early to do ritual, that can be a little chilly anyway.
Yes, the desert shows off winter only at night.
This is Shadow Mountain over here, by the way.
It's called Nopa Mountain originally, and then transmuted into Eagle Mountain, then Shadow Mountain.
The Indians called it Nopa, which means no water.
And even though it looks like there's streams and rivers running on this, those are actually just calcified dry beds. There's no actual water up there anymore.
Nopa comes from the Shoshone language, from the Shoshone Native Americans. And yeah, the whole town is called Pahrump. Pahrump means lots of water because we're here over a gigantic artesian well. It's a huge underground lake that has fallen out beneath the surface. And yeah, that mountain has no water, so it was Nopa. Pa meaning water.
Pahrump, plentiful water. Nopa, no water. All right.
Alrighty, so it's going to be by the numbers today since we don't have the sunrise to work with. But remember, bear in mind that we are living in a gigantic electromagnetic field of energy coming from the sun. And that energy is providing life force for every living thing on Earth. And even when the sun is not directly shining on you, that energetic field, the electromagnetic field, is always there. You always have it around you, and you can always tap into it, even at night.
All right. Let's enter the sacred space. Take a moment to feel into your body. Take a nice deep breath and let out any other thoughts. Concentrate on what you are about to do next. Visualize yourself as the tree of life. Throw your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you. In the south, Omega.
As we enter into the Tree of Light, as we enter into the Treasury of Light, we encounter three gigantic luminous beings barring our way. And the only way to remove them is by vibrating their names. Moksha Caesars Lazaze. Great, they pulled back. Let's go inside. Wait a minute, there are three more right there. Hold on, stop. Here's three more. In our way, blocking our way. All right. The only way to get rid of them is by vibrating their names. Lazae Waezo A Tozoa. Now we come to the next level, where there are another class of entities. There are 12 of them all around the treasury, and we have to get by each of them, and the only way to do it is to vibrate their name. Tauzazwe. Got that one. Aeroseo. Thosias. Phobsoses. That's 4 down. But look, there's another one. All around the treasury they are. Oesopsas. Ozuaya. Eauzae. Tohuzua. Beros Eza Esa. Eza. Zeus. And finally, one last one to get past. Oazeoas. Having got past the 12 rulers blocking our way in the treasury, we finally came into the midst, the place where the boss of the Treasury of Light resides. Almighty, we invoke you, boss of the Treasury of Light. And coming into the position, and the place, and the presence of the boss of the Treasury of Light, we state our intentions. It is our intention that all who seek to fill their energetic bodies with the energy of the God Force shall be granted abundant waters of life to fill their energetic bodies to overflowing. And that in that hour of death, may we not be condemned to eternally return one incarnation after the other in this body of flesh on this strange planet where humanity lives in servitude, but rather may we rise like the phoenix through the treasuries of light into the dimension inside light, inside of starfire.
Take a moment to again feel into your body. There may have been a change there. Feel for it. How have the sensations on the surface of your skin changed as a result of having participated in this magical rite? How is your emotional state? Think about the calm and tranquility that you feel right now, and know that at any time you see fit, you can again feel into your body and achieve the same state of tranquil enlightenment.
Those of you who have been with us for a while and come out here every morning will notice that we did the ritual differently this morning. And it's not just that we didn't have the physical sunrise to work with, but there were other subtle differences. What's that all about? Well, I'm making a point today. You see, during yesterday's ritual, we got trolled. And I got a little bit annoyed by a couple of the trolls, especially one of them. There's one guy who actually had the gall to say, "Oh, this is a great ritual, except I don't like all the Christian symbolism." You know what? I told him off yesterday in the comment section, and I'm going to tell him off again right now in front of all of you. How much Christian is there really in this ritual? Come on. Today I was able to reformulate it in video game language. Do you like that better? Instead of coming into the place of the Father, we come into the place of the boss. Does that make you feel more comfortable? Come on. Some people are absolutely impossible to switch codes. Can't you see beyond your own culture? Can't you see beyond the end of your nose to see what's right in front of your eyes? You have a Christian bishop and a Wiccan witch queen out here doing ritual together that comes from Jesus Christ. Now, what does that tell you? To begin with, Jesus wasn't a Christian. He was a shaman. People came to him for healing. People came to him for wisdom. So to paint this with a brush and condemn it because you don't like the way Christianity was presented to you in your church when you were a kid, grow up. Now, that's not for most of you. It's only for the idiot that trolled us yesterday. But I hope you had fun with this, and I hope I made my point. It's so easy to recast this ritual in so many different directions. What we have here is a treasure. We have a pearl. Let's not belittle it for stupid reasons.
We have an amazing opportunity here to come together like no other group of people who willingly come together. We are united in our love of the light.
And our service to humanity. We're here not just for our own ascension and to feed our own energetic bodies and our own energetic evolution, but we're trying to help you too. We're trying to help others. This goes beyond sect, beyond creed.
This goes beyond any boundary or any delineation or any label you could possibly create for yourself. We are speaking to the core of what it means to be a human being on this beautiful earth. Magic is your birthright, human being.
Magic is real.
And when you invite the God force into yourself consciously, you will find you have more energy, more stamina. You're more calm.
Whether you be Wiccan, Christian, Buddhist, or Muslim, or Jewish, doesn't matter.
The God force informs us all. We are all born under the same sun. We are all born under the same electromagnetic light force. And as such, we are all connected.
Thank you for coming out. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong and pure within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.